Hello everyone, welcome back. In this tutorial, we will learn about how to import package and taking input from user at runtime. So let's move on and check our first question. So the first question is, what is package? A package is a namespace that organizes a set of related classes and interface. So what does that mean? That means a package is nothing but a collection of a bundle of classes and interfaces. You know what is classes? Let me give you a brief about the interface. An interface is considered as a blueprint for a class. That means it has some static constant and abstract methods only. So what does that mean? That means interface is something that look like a class, but in that we have static constant variables and abstract methods only. That means the methods can only be declared in that part. Method will not contain any body. So why it is used? It is used to achieve fully abstraction. This is a brief about the interface. I will tell you more about the interface in our later tutorials when we will be discussing about the interfaces and inheritance. So let's move on with the package now. As you can see in the example, I have first written the java.lang, that means java.language. It is a by default package which is being imported to your program every time. So what does this package contain? It bundles the fundamental classes. So what are the fundamental classes? Suppose you have created this program. So it contains something called public, class, static, int, system, out, println. These are the keywords in this class. So all these keywords are the instance of some class. So the definition of those instance and those class are stored in that package. So what java.lang package contain is the basic fundamental classes which are necessary and are used in your every program. Our another package is java.io, which contains the classes for input and output functions. You can bundle your own package with the classes and interfaces you create. So how can you bundle the classes? Let me tell you the same with a practical example. See, as you can see in our package explorer, while we were creating different files, all the files were by default getting stored in a default package. So actually what happening here is, whatever file we are gonna create or whatever file we are creating, it's by default getting stored in a package. So you are by default storing all your classes in a package. You can import that package anywhere you want and use that package there. So these are the basic things you need to know about the package. Let's move on and see how to import packages. Till now we haven't imported any package in our program. So if you want to import a package, so what you need to do is you have to write import and then the package name. Let's try it out and import the java.util.scanner package. You can either write it this way or you can also write it this way. In the first one, what it will do is it will only import java.util.scanner class. But if you import by second method, what it will do is it will import each and every class under util package. So you can write both of these, both will work the same way, but it's a better practice to write and invoke the one which you need. So what you need to do is create a program. I named it importing package and taking input. So let's import a package. It will be the same as I have written over there, java.util.scanner class. See, Java is in small, util is in small, and the S is capital in scanner. Because scanner is a class, so S is in capital. So you have to be specific while writing this. See, we have successfully imported our first Java package. Many of you might have used header files in C and C++. So importing package is something similar to importing a header file in C and C++ language. So let's move on and see what we can achieve with this package. So now the question arises, what is a scanner class? So scanner class is something that breaks the input into tokens using white spaces. So let's see what that means. Suppose you are writing a line like you have a vacation tomorrow. So what is you? It's a word. Then there is a white space, that is your space bar. Then there is a word, then there is again a white space, and it will go on till the end of the statement. So what we have here is a word, a white space, then a word till the end of the statement. So what java.scanner class do is it breaks your input into tokens. Tokens are nothing but the smallest individual unit that form part of a Java program, and default delimiter, that is a white space. Delimiter means over here is the thing that separates one token from other. So for this example, you can suppose you as a token, then a white space, then have is a token, and so on. It will move on to the end of the statement. So this will be all about the scanner class. Let's have a brief look at the methods which we can use in the scanner class. So these are the few methods which we will be using in our program right now. So let's check it out practically and then you can try it on one by yourself. So in the very first step, what you need to do is As I have told you, scanner is a class and these are its method. So if I have to use any of the method, I have to create an object for that. So let's move on and check it out. Let's create an object. You can name the object whatever you want. I am creating a new instance of an object. So I will be writing new, then again scanner class. What I need to do is I have to take the input. So I will be calling in a system.in. See, what I have done till here is I have created an instance of an object of scanner class. And in between that, what I have written is system.in, that is to take the input. So let's move on and take an input from user. So what I have done here is I have given a print command to print a line. Then I have declared a variable and have assigned the value that I will be getting from the user at runtime to the variable. So for taking input from the user, you have to call the function via an object. So what next int will do is it will scan the next integer input as a token from the user and assign that value to our variable. Let's print out the statement and check it for ourselves. See, down in the console window you can see it has printed the first line and is now waiting for the response from the user. So what I will do is I will give a value like 250 and press enter. It will come to the next line and execute the same. So whatever value you are going to give at the runtime, you will get the same as the out. So this is how you can use your scanner class. Now let's check the other few methods. As you can see, next byte, short, long, float, double, all are same as next int. So you can try it by yourself. I will tell you about the public string next. That means it will return the next token from the scanner. So whatever you have written, it will return the first word. So let's check it out. Copy paste. See, in place of integer, now we are using a string. There is a potential difference between int and string, that int, byte, long, all are data types. Either you are using char, bool, float, all are data types. But string here is our class. But Java has provided with the feature that we can use it as a data type. It's first asking me about the integer value. So I will be giving 2501. Now it's asking me about the name or a string value. So what I will do is I will write two words, hello user, but it will just print the first one, hello. Why? Because it will give the first token which came into picture. Hello is our first word, that is our first token. Then there is a separation, that is delimiter, white space, and then there is second word. So it will just print the first word and it will terminate the program. So now let's check the last method. The last one is the next line. What it will do is it will move the scanner position to the next line and return the value as a string. That means whatever input I will be giving at the runtime, it will return the whole string. Let's execute the command and see. See, what I have done here is I have written hello user, welcome to Java tutorials. Press enter and see the output. Hello user, welcome to Java tutorials. So whatever string I will write, it will parse the whole string and will return the same for me. So this will be all for this tutorial. In this tutorial, we have learned about packages, importing packages, taking input from user at runtime, and how to use the different methods to take different type of inputs, like for integer, byte, short, long, and a string value. So this will be all for this tutorial. Thank you for watching.